Hi, my name's Louise and welcome to Let's Talk Wine, where we're here every week discussing all things wine. Today, with the World Cup beginning, we're taking a look at some Spanish Rioja wine. And the reason we're going to Spain is because the Laurels have adopted Spain for the World Cup. The Rioja wine we're looking at is Faustino, and I'll show you that in a minute. I just want to explain to you a thing or two about Rioja. Rioja is a region in Spain, so it's not the actual grape variety. The grape variety they use in this one, is what we're talking today, is a blend of grapes. So it's got a Tempranillo grape and a Missoula. Now if I pronounce that wrong, please, by all means, I don't speak Spanish, so I'd be quite bad on it. But that's the blend they use here. Rioja is, for the label, as I said, it's a region in the north of Spain. And they're quite strict on how you label your Rioja wine, because it's divided into 4 categories. The first one is your basic Rioja, which is aged for less than 1 year in a cask. The second is called a crianza. So if you see that on the label, you'll know it's a Rioja wine. It's just a Rioja wine that has been aged for just under 2 years in the cask. The third one, what we're looking at today, is a Rioja Reserva. And this has been aged for 3 years, with at least one of them years being in a wooden cask. And the fourth one is the Gran Reserva Rioja. And that has been aged for 5 years in total, 2 in a cask, 3 in the bottle. And they're quite strict on the laws of that you put your Rioja wine is what you should find in the bottle. So at least now if you go for a Rioja, you know what you're getting. As I said, the wine we're looking at is Faustino, and the Faustino wine label has been around for quite a while. I'm sure we're all quite used to seeing Faustino, or have seen it somewhere if you haven't tasted it. Faustino have been making wines for years, for generations of families. You'll find that they always use their family label, so you'll find each Faustino character on it who's created the wines as they go along. I'll show you this one now. We've explained the grape variety, so you can see the colour. You can see it's quite a red in colour. It's not as dark as the other red wine we looked at. It's got a reddish hue to it, and as the light kind of hits it, you can see it paling out, and you can see the red really kind of coming through. When you smell it, it's quite distinctive. You'd need to be able to pick out the Faustino of its own. You can smell a bit of fruit there, a bit of berry, but it's not overpowering. It's not a fruity wine. You could kind of get the little hint of oak. Not in a bad way, like it's not overly oaked, but you'd know it's there, just in a little hint, and a little spice element comes through. It's really interesting and quite distinctive. I tasted this as well before, and it's a packed a punch. You know there's alcohol in this wine, but it's really enjoyable. Definitely be tried and one to experience. So if you're a World Cup widow, or have been abandoned, or you're sitting having a barbecue, or anything you're doing this summer, definitely consider the Faustino. Nice wine. Thank you.